Hey, it's the Hunter and Billy Can't Fight Show.
Let's talk about that.
Introducing first, in the left corner.
I shot an arrow into the air.
Introducing second, in the right corner.
I'm a failing sports bettor.
Let's get ready to...
Hello and welcome to the Hunter and Billy Can't Fight Show. I'm Bill.
I'm Hunter.
Welcome back.
Thank you for coming. I said it this time.
Hunter's like, I'm a changed man now.
I am.
See that? So what's cool is we're filming this before we've officially launched, which is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, baby.
But it's crazy. By the time this is up, everything's public. Everything's out there and good to go.
We're on episode 4.
That's kind of crazy to think about, man. So, yeah, in like literally less than 24 hours, the first 3 episodes are out. And we, filming this, we won't know what the response is. So if you guys are like, I hate the way you look, we can't fix that yet. We'll look for episode 5.
Oh, we're getting in.
Yeah.
Jump straight in.
You good?
I'm ready.
Okay. So the other day, you know, like sometimes you're just like talking faster than you're like thinking, you know?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this isn't the spot for that.
At work all the time.
Yeah. So I was at work. We were doing this thing called Pink Out, which is like basically like you wear pink. It's for breast cancer awareness, like, and
Sounds like every high school football game.
I know, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a great point. And so, you know, where I work, we dress usually pretty business casual. But they were like, hey, like they sent us T-shirts. And they were like, you can, you know, wear these T-shirts to work on like Wednesday to, you know, be a part of Pink Out. So I didn't get a shirt. So I was like, I was not wearing one, but a lot of people were. And so a coworker of mine, they came up and they were like dressed pretty nice. And they're like looking around. They went, they're like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know we were going to be allowed to wear the T-shirts to work because it's not business casual. And I was like, you didn't think we'd bend the rules for cancer? and they go, well, cancer doesn't bend the rules. And I go, I mean, it kind of bends the rules on lifespan. And just met with deafening silence, dude. Just like the quietest the office has ever been. And I'm just looking at my feet. I just kind of like... I kind of kick the carpet a little bit and I go, you know?
Dude. Get up, punch out, go home.
We'll get them tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, we'll try this again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Oh, my
God, dude. I was like, dude. And so we clock in at 8. That was 8:07.
I had to sit on that for the whole day.
I'm just sitting there at my keyboard. I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Bro, I feel like that's one of the issues with our little group of friends is that we have such dark, no-rule humor.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't translate anywhere else.
Oh, man, it was tough. It was tough, man. But also, like, to be fair, the sentence, well, cancer doesn't bend the rules, is ridiculous. Like, I was like, what do you want me to do with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? A fucking like?
Yeah, why are you the bad guy?
I know. That's a great point. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? Like a concert? Like, is cancer like a new cop? Like a rookie cop? You know what I mean? The fuck? Relax. You know what I mean? It's Pink Out.
He brought it dark first.
That's what I was saying. Like, you straight faced it in a room full of people in pink shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you fucking want me to do?
He sent the oop. You just got in trouble for throwing it down.
Yeah. I was like, you know, if anything, you helped me set up that punchline, you fucking asshole, you know? But yeah, just was met with nothing, dude. It sucked ass.
Bro, that brings me to this great point. At work, I had the weirdest hour of my life.
Oh, no.
Okay, so let me explain to you how this went down, and I'm going to try to explain it in the weirdest way, like the way I saw it. So it's about like 1:45. Okay. There's this dude. He's a part of a different company. I don't know him, never met him. His phone's going off, and he's getting mad. So he's like, who the fuck is texting me? I'm at work. You know, and And I was like, yeah, man, just put that thing on silent. They'll get a hold of you later. And he's like, yeah, I'm trying to finish the day. And I'm like, yeah, you know what time it almost is. And he's like, what time is that? I'm like, 2:00. Nothing new after 2. Because that's something I've heard on job sites.
Okay. Oh no.
The term nothing new after 2.
Uh-huh.
That's what gets tossed around.
Yeah.
He looked at me like I just you cured cancer, or like I just found the secret recipe. He's staring at me like I just cracked the fucking code. And I don't know why he's looking at me like that. And this is what he says: "You know that saying?" I go, "Yeah, I hear it on job sites." He's like, "I've been saying that saying for years and nobody gets it." And I was like, okay. And he's like, "You know what I say? I say nothing new after 2, especially on Lou's crew. And I'm Lou."
That dude knows his brand, and he dialed it in.
Dude, I didn't know how to respond. I was like, yo, you just hit me with a lot right there. That look was deafening.
Dude, holy shit.
So I'm like, okay. So I go back downstairs, or I go back to the house, like the barn I'm working in. So I open the door and I'm going downstairs. And this painter opens the door. And that painter is one of those kids where it's like he's younger and you can't really you can't put your finger on the pulse with this one.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know what he's thinking. I never know how to interact with him. So if this doesn't describe this painter, I don't know what will. I go to walk into the barn and I open the door. He grabs the door and opens it more. And this is right after I dealt with Lou. So I'm already shaken up. I open the door. He grabs it and opens it more because he's waiting for me to go through so he can get out. And he says, "Oh, my pardon, Squire." And I don't know what to say to this.
Oh my God.
This is all in 20 minutes.
Oh my God. Dude, I would have just hit him with the "milady."
Dude, Lou had me too shucking up. I was bolting to the basement. So I get down to the basement and I start hanging these straps. So I'm hanging the straps, and like I said, it was about 20 minutes. At the time of this, it was like 1:40. So it's coming. So I am done thinking about this. And all I hear is running down the steps. I'm on a ladder hanging straps. I see fucking Lou. He points at me and he goes, "Hey, you know what time it is? It's fucking 2. Nothing new after 2 on Lou's crew."
Oh my God.
And then runs upstairs.
Bro, he's not going to hit you with a goddamn nursery rhyme. He came down, he's like, "Bleh," and then he just fucking, that was crazy.
He ran down the steps, points at me, he says, "You know what time it is? It's 2, and there's nothing new after 2 on Lou's crew."
That's so funny, because you said the initial conversation happened at what, like 1:45?
It was like 1:40.
So yeah, he was just like, dude, the clock hit like 1:59. He was like,
He was watching, dude. He had to have been watching. He's been waiting for this moment since he's been in the construction world, and I gave it to him. And I didn't know what to do.
that's so good, dude. Oh my God.
I wish I could pinpoint this stare when I said nothing new after 2. Dude, yes, exactly. He looked at me like I just solved his entire life.
He holds like your face in his hands. He goes, "Do you know how long I've been saying?"
He literally is like, "Nobody gets it."
Just that simple interaction. Now every time the clock hits 2, I'm going to be like, "Nothing new."
Nothing new after 2, especially on Lou's crew.
Just fucking Dr. Seuss through his day.
The way he said, if he would have just said that, that's fine. But like he hit his punchline. He was excited. But then after he goes, "And I'm Lou."
As if it was news to you. You're like, wait a second.
Whoa. You're Lou? I've been saying that saying trying to find you.
That's so good, man. Oh, man. Do you think there's a single person in this world named Lou that isn't a hardworking man? You know what I mean? There's a guy named Lou who's just like, I don't know, he just does Bitcoin. I don't think so.
I doubt it. I mean, maybe. Yeah,
exactly. Like, when they name you Lou, you just come out the womb with a fucking wrench, dude. You know what I'm saying?
A construction hat.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, "Hey, I'm Lou."
With a sign that says "nothing new after 2.
giving birth at 2:01. She's like, just sucks it back in.
Looks like you fucking better.
Exactly. Yeah, this is my legacy.
You got 23 hours to wait to start pushing that thing out again.
So, as you said in the intro, you're a terrible sports bettor, huh?
Oh my God, dude. No. Okay. So I'll start off with this.
All right.
I should have $570 from FanDuel.
Okay.
Now, if any of you watch boxing and you disagree with this, fuck you. So,
Okay.
Francis Ngannou, I think you know who that is.
Yeah, the hardest puncher in the world.
Yeah, from the UFC.
Yeah.
Dude leaves UFC.
Okay.
He says, you know what? You're not paying enough. Dana, you don't give us any health care. I'm fucking out.
That's, well, by the way, wild.
Wild.
If any job in the world should have health care, it's probably the one where
You punch and kick and
you damage your health.
that's you have no other intentions.
Literally, your
other
job is damaging yours and others' health.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Especially with the weight cutting that goes into it and everything else, bro, it's a walking hazard.
Wow.
So he leaves and he sets up a fight with the biggest boxer in the world right now, which is Tyson Fury.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that name.
Yep.
Okay.
So they fought. Now, going into this fight, I was like, Francis doesn't box. He's an MMA guy. How's he going to do against the best boxer in the world?
Right.
And then I start thinking about it just more and more and more. And it's that Francis is the hardest hitting man on this earth.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is more of a combo guy. He's more of,
Technical.
I was like, bro, if Ngannou gets one shot off,
all it takes him.
just one shot. So I go on FanDuel and I'm looking at FanDuel. And
The sports betting site?
yes, it's a sports betting site. And he's like negative, or he's plus like 3,000.
Oh, okay.
Plus 3,000, dude.
So he's the underdog,
Oh,
huh?
by a mass. Or did I say Tyson? I think Ngannou's the underdog.
Ngannou's the underdog. Okay.
Nobody has Ngannou winning this.
Right.
I'm like, it is not that far off. It's not. Like, this dude's used to taking head kicks, knees.
Yeah.
He has a chin, and he's got that thing on him.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm throwing a bet down. So I threw like a $50 bet down. And then it was the day I had moved. I recently moved. And so I'm unpacking. I got some friends over. They're helping me unpack, and we're watching this fight. Ngannou absolutely torches Tyson Fury.
Whoa.
Destroys him. The entire fight, practically. It's a 10-round fight. I'm giving 3 rounds to Tyson Fury. Ngannou took 7.
Okay.
So it doesn't end. Round 3, Ngannou drops Fury.
Oh, wow.
Catches him clean. Tyson goes down to the 7 count.
Oh, dang.
This close.
Dazed, yeah.
So they end up going to the end. And then Fury wins by split decision.
What?
On 2 of the 3 judges' scorecards, he had 2 more points.
That's crazy. Does it have anything you think maybe to do with like from a judge's perspective, was he like the more of the stereotype of a boxer? No? Then
Dude, Ngannou was cornering him.
Oh, wow.
Ngannou was chasing him. Ngannou had all of the heavy hits. Damn. Tyson had a little more combos, but they weren't doing nothing. If you look at pictures post-fight, Tyson looks chalked up.
Yeah.
Ngannou looks like he just ran. Like he just went for a jog.
Dude, that's awesome. Okay.
He won. And it was clear to everybody. On social media, you had every celebrity freaking out about the decision.
Wow.
You had everybody I knew was texting me, freaking out about the decision. And then I was thinking about it, and now it's not exactly the same thing. But let me walk you through something.
Okay.
About half a year ago, Tommy Fury, Tyson's little brother, fought somebody by the name of Jake Paul.
It's every day.
Jake Paul dropped Tommy, and Jake Paul put on a way better performance.
Okay.
Tommy wins split decision.
No way.
Let me walk you to a couple weeks ago. Tommy Fury fights somebody by the name of KSI.
Okay, yeah.
KSI dog walks him. Tommy wins, split decision.
Whoa.
Boxing is rigged.
Dude.
And I think it's the fact that you got these boxers and they don't want these YouTubers or UFC guys coming over and showing that they can beat boxers.
Oh, wow.
And I think it's rigged as fuck. But I should have $500-something in my account right now.
Wow.
And I got robbed. But every other parlay I'm doing, one off every time. Dude, I had this one parlay. All I needed was Justin Jefferson to get a touchdown and Travis Kelce to get a touchdown. And I would have walked out with like a couple grand.
Oh, that's crazy.
I told you that if I get that, I'm buying a camera. So I'm watching the games. Travis Kelce gets hurt.
No.
I get upset. I stop watching the games. I'm done. Parlay's over. Travis is out. Look at my phone. Travis Kelce got a touchdown. Oh, so he came back.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, we're back in. Turn on the Vikings game to watch Jay Jettas just have to score that touchdown. He gets hurt, hasn't played since.
Dude.
It's always something.
That reminds me, like, I had, like, that parlay with Nick Chubb where it was, like, this is my first time ever betting on football, and it was, like, an easy bet. It was like, well, it's Nick Chubb. Of course he's going to... Whatever the bet was, I don't even remember. I was like, of course he's going to hit it.
Right.
Like, what, his second play just completely shatters his leg?
Yeah. Dude.
I get, like, a notification from Twitter because, you know, our phones are spying on us, like, about Nick Chubb because I don't really watch sports. So, like, I was like, I'm watching this replay, and I'm like, God damn it.
Bro, I'm telling him, you are a curse to the NFL on everything.
I know, I got to stop getting involved.
Dude takes a bet on Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb breaks his leg. Dude gets a David Njoku jersey. David Njoku burns his face off. That's a real thing.
That happened?
Yes.
I didn't know about this till now. What the fuck?
This dude had a house party, and he started a fire in the backyard. The fire burned him in the face. This dude starts playing Madden, pulls a 87 Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins tears his Achilles the next game.
Bro, that's... All right, I'll see you guys next week on the 100. Dude, that's crazy. Oh, my God. That sucks. I want to be a dude so bad. You know what I mean? But I burn everything I touch. Sometimes literally.
Yeah, David Njoku.
God damn.
Which,
that's crazy.
Hey, that dude got burned, showed up to the arena like a couple days after he got burned. Because he got burned on a Friday. They played on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So,
wow.
2 days?
Yeah.
Dude shows up in a fur coat and a mask on.
Wow.
Played the fucking game.
Oh, my God.
Hasn't missed a game.
Fucking, our quarterback.
Deshaun.
Yeah, he's just sweating. He's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, he comes back today.
Oh, does he?
Probably for a quarter, but yeah. We guaranteed him $230 million.
Hey, listen, I mean, you can't hate the player. I hate the game, I guess.
Oh, no, I don't hate him at all. I would do the same thing.
No, I'm just kidding.
Bro, if he wakes up with a stomach ache and doesn't want to play, that $230 was guaranteed. He's cool.
It's tough. It's tough. I was like watching the last Browns game, and I was just getting so frustrated just because I was like, they just kept doing things that had clearly not been working the whole game. And, you know, we were winning, and I feel like it's every time I've watched a Browns game, it's like the curse that if we're winning in the first half, we fumble it. But like not literally, but we will fuck it up the second half. So, yeah, we're heading into the second half. We're still in the lead, I think, by the end of the third. And then, yeah, fourth quarter, I was like, this is where we're going to fuck it up. And that's what happened.
We had a minute left, and we passed the ball on 3rd and 1. Yeah. Instead of just running it. You know the thing that the Browns are known for?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck that. We're passing. With our backup quarterback. Send it.
You know what's funny? I don't think we ever mentioned on the pod that we're in Cleveland from Cleveland.
In Cleveland from Cleveland
That's
is
funny,
the Hunter
yeah.
and Billy Can't Fight show.
So, yeah, we're talking about the Cleveland Browns, baby. What was it, like 3 years ago? Perfect season? 4 years ago?
Perfect losing season?
Just perfect, man. Hey, whatever we did it 100% of the
We
time.
lost 100% of the time.
Perfect.
0-16 is what we went.
I didn't say what we were perfect at. I just said it was perfect. Not a lot of people can say that, you know? A lot of people would want to say that, but here I am. I'm brave.
We could have just forfeited every game, and we would have saved time and had the same record.
Oh, also, by the way, like we were talking about with Deshaun Watson. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Well, I was just shit talking him, so that means he'll probably have a great day today.
Or he'll get hurt.
Well, now I just said that, so he's going to get hurt.
Yeah. He's going to get re-hurt. He's going to get a career-ending injury. And then we're going to have to pay him $230 million guaranteed to never play football again.
Oh, my God. Yeah, my bad. I guess I should just stop talking about it. But, so of course, I mean, you mentioned Travis Kelce, so it would be remiss if we don't mention Miss Taylor Swift.
Yeah, did you see in Travis Kelce's last game? Did you see the meme of what they showed on the thing?
No.
It showed the stats of Travis Kelce playing when Taylor's in attendance and then when she's not, and Travis Kelce's doing better. But on the one where his stats are come up where when she's not there, it says Travis with Taylor, Travis left with his own device.
Yo, that sucks, bro.
Why'd they say it like that?
That's so fucking funny.
Dude, we're talking about one of the best tight ends of all time and in the league right now.
Yeah.
And he said, with Taylor on his own device.
I know, exactly. Like, Taylor made him?
Yeah.
I do love those memes of people being like, I think Taylor's just dating Travis to gain fame. Like, that's a very funny bit. But what I wanted to talk about was that in terms of Taylor Swift, recently, like last month, I went to my girlfriend's niece's birthday party, and it was Taylor Swift themed.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was like friendship bracelets, like all the girls were dressed up as different eras of Taylor, which is kind of crazy to think about, by the way. Like, not like it's a negative thing. I just mean like Taylor Swift isn't like a character,
right?
You know what I mean? You're just dressing up like what she dressed up like when she was like 22,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy. But anyways, so like it was an awesome party. There was like, but they have like, I don't know, 10 TVs plus a movie theater in the basement, and on every screen possible there is Taylor Swift playing. So different music videos, different interviews, anything Taylor Swift.
Too much going on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You turn a corner and you're just met with Taylor Swift.
Okay.
So they have this outdoor like bar area that also has an outdoor TV. And so I'm out there, and that's the outdoor bar is where all the little girls are like making friendship bracelets. And I was just killing time, you know? So I'm standing there and I'm like looking at this screen. Do you remember the song "You Belong with Me"? Yeah. Okay. Obviously, it was like one of her biggest, breakthrough hits. Do you remember the music video at all?
Is that the one with the window?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So she plays as like the shy, nerdy girl who's crushing on her next door neighbor. Yeah. Right.
And they're like looking through the window back and forth.
Yeah. And they're like sharing
Doesn't she like
messages.
watch him fuck somebody?
Oh God, I hope not. Oh, damn, maybe I should have paid more attention to this music video. That'd be hilarious.
I might be wrong. I don't remember.
She's just like
I think she like sees it and like rolls her eyes or something. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, cut that.
Yeah. You're like, you know what's so funny? I want to say this real quick.
I'll get attacked.
That's what I was going to say. When I brought the fact that what I'm about to talk about, when I brought this up to Riley, my girlfriend.
Did she start attacking you?
No, she said she gets real serious. She turns off the music we're listening to in the car. She goes, "You need to be very careful if you're going to talk about this on the show."
Proceed with caution.
100%. She's like, and she goes, I'm not even kidding. I don't want you to get shot before you even start. Yeah. I was like, okay, Jesus.
Dude, so I hate to bring this back up. We can go back on to yours, but there's a wrestler named Grayson Waller.
Okay.
And I don't know if you remember, but when you were watching, you remember how like some wrestlers would have their own little like talk show in the ring real quick, and they'd set the ring up like a talk show?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a new one with a new wrestler. His name's Grayson Waller. It's called the Waller Effect. He had said something about Taylor Swift.
Oh, no.
And his Twitter was he was getting bombed.
Oh,
he's getting death threats. He's getting called out. He's getting called no life. He made an apology video where he like said sorry, and then like he's like, for absolutely nothing. And now he's still getting killed.
Dude, that's
Bro, they don't mess around.
Yeah, so anyways, on to the next subject. See you next week on the Honorability Game Fight. I keep doing that. What I'm going to talk about isn't even like bad. It was just a crazy observation and something that I didn't notice. So like I've seen the music video for You Belong With Me before, but I guess I never really paid attention. So the summary, of course, is it's like a typical like high school love like movie. So like Taylor Swift's like the shy, nerdy girl crushing over her next door neighbor who's with like the hottest girl in school, right? Now, the whole music video makes it like she's like clumsy, she's nerdy, she's like, like ugh, like I just love him so much, but like of course you wouldn't notice me because I'm me. Do you know who plays the hottest girl in school? Taylor Swift.
Wait, she plays as Bold?
Yeah. Dude, and this is not me saying like Taylor Swift's not hot. That's not that. I'm saying like that's crazy. Like to be like, yeah, I'm just so nerdy and unlikable, but I'm also the hottest girl in school. I could be both. You know what I mean? Like it was just weird for me because I'm like, if you're watching this music video and trying to relate to it, it's kind of like, yeah, I really resonate with how Taylor Swift is feeling. Wait, is that Taylor Swift? Which is just so funny.
Does she wear like a wig or anything?
I think she's like a brunette. But then, yeah, she shows up to the prom at the end, and she does the typical thing. She lets her hair down and takes off her glasses, and now suddenly he's like, "What the fuck? You were hot all along?"
Every Disney movie ever.
Which is also a weird thing of like, he's like, "Get out of here, hottest girl in school. I'm gonna go with this chick who looks exactly like you."
So the music video just sends you through a loop. Plot twist, that was her twin sister.
Dude, yeah. That's so funny. They were both his neighbor. Dude, so I'm standing there and I'm watching that, and I remember like when I noticed it, because the music, it's like at the very end of the music video that I noticed it. I turn around and I go, wait, I was like, Taylor Swift also plays the hot chick? And this sea of 10-year-olds goes, yeah. And I go, isn't that a little weird? And they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess fuck me.
Hey, proceed with caution.
I know, right?
The 10-year-old Swifties have no remorse.
I know, I turned around, I was like, is this weird? Like, they all hold up knives? I'm like, actually, I'm really a big fan of this music. Can we watch another, please? That's crazy, man.
He takes off his hoodie and you're wearing a Travis Kelce jersey. I support.
Exactly.
I got Travis on my fantasy team. Hey, you better make sure she doesn't leave him with her own device.
Dude, tough. Yeah, I just thought that was weird. I think the flip side of that was I was thinking about Avril Lavigne, you know, her song Girlfriend. Hey, yeah.
I got to see that live at the MGK concert.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
In her song Girlfriend, like, she's obviously like the cool, like, punk, like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, which is her brand. Like, that makes sense. And she's like trying to get the attention of this guy who, just by the way he dresses, has very similar interests to her. But he's dating this really like stuck up, like nerdy chick who's like whatever. And that's also Avril Lavigne. So that's like the flip side of that, which that's just funny. Like I see that, I'm like, that's funny. Because like she's playing to her brand where I would think Taylor Swift at the time of You Belong With Me, her brand is I'm the relatable kind of recluse, like, you know, not nerdy, but like, you know, awkward girl, you know, right. She wears high heels, I wear sneakers.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then to be in the music video and be like, yeah, I also want to play the chick who wears the high heels.
Yeah.
I just think it's so weird.
I can do both, but for this situation, I'm wearing sneakers.
I know. Do you think you like that guy who was just like, oh, I really thought I was dating you the whole time?
He's like, that's why I wasn't looking at you through the window. I was just waiting for you to come over.
I know. He's like, aren't we texting like right now?
You said 7 o'clock.
Oh, dude. This is a tiny thing that I want to bring up real quick. Just because I thought of we're texting right now and looking out of a window. Do you remember the song No Matter What I Do? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. The music video for that's Nelly. Yeah, that's Nelly. There's a shot where and I don't remember exactly what she texts, but she's like looking out this window and she's got like this old 2000s ass phone. Because I mean, it's a 2000s ass song.
Right.
And I think she's looking at what I think is her boyfriend out the window and he's texting something. She's texting something like, come inside. Like, why won't you come inside? Or why won't you talk? Something like that. I want to show you this real quick and I'll describe it for the listeners real quick, but I'm just going to hit play on this real quick.
Right.
It says, okay, so.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
She?
Hold on. Okay, describe what you see. Because we just got to the point in the music video that Kelly Rowland is texting Nelly.
Yeah, so what I'm seeing is she has a Nokia phone.
Uh-huh.
And she's texting him.
Uh-huh.
But it looks like she's texting him on Google Sheets.
Yeah, it's like an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, it's a spreadsheet.
Can you read to me what the text says?
Where you at? Holla when you get it. When you get this?
Yeah.
Holla.
But it literally, like, if you, I'll put
It's
this
in
on the
cell 1. And then in tab A, B, C, and D. And it looks like it intrudes E a little bit.
Yeah.
So what, are they sending this through email?
Dude, isn't that crazy? Like, what, they couldn't get a shot of a fucking text message? It was, so they were like, I can't believe that this was the workaround. They're like, we can't get this thing to show a text. Can someone get me a spreadsheet?
On a cell phone in mid-2000s?
Dude, it is so funny. Where you at? Holla when you get this. Just, I don't even know if you needed to show that.
You didn't.
But, yeah, it's a fucking Excel spreadsheet.
And also, I want money. I will pay somebody to find me any clip of Kelly Rowland saying holla when you get this. And like in real life, not a text.
Yeah.
I want to hear her say holla when you get this.
I'll give money if either Kelly or Nelly ever used Excel. I just thought that was so funny, man. For the listeners, like Hunter and I have like a doc that's like kind of like what are things we want to talk about. Mm-hmm. And so on one of the Google Sheets from me, it just says Nelly Texting. And every time I see it, I go, I know exactly what I'm talking about.
So I got a story I want to tell.
Okay.
I want to tell you viewers, and I also want I want to dive into your side of it. Because I never got it.
Oh, no.
And I'm curious.
Okay.
Bill, do you remember the time I had to call you because I got jumped at Dudley Park?
Yeah.
So, from my story, this is what happened.
All right.
So, at the time, I was living at home with my grandma, and I had a really bad day at school. And it was getting kind of late, but like I had about an hour and a half of sunlight. And at the time, that's when I was living in Willowick, and the park was right down the street. If you just crossed the street where CP's was.
Oh yeah, okay, Dudley, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I walked there. I'm getting some shots up, and I remember at one point when I was walking there, I was listening to music, so my phone was dying. And at Dudley, they had some outlets around the place, so I took my phone out of my bag, walked it by the water fountain because nobody was at Dudley; it was just me.
Okay.
So I took my phone and I walked it down, plugged it in. So it would be charged so I can listen to music on the walk back.
Okay.
Getting shots up. This black SUV pulls in.
Okay.
And I'm like, I didn't think anything of it. I'm in Willowick. Not a bad neighborhood.
Not bad, no.
So I'm still playing basketball. These kids get out of the car and they don't have a basketball. But they walk to the court and they like start talking about running some games, doing all this, doing all that. And like I said, I was having a bad day. So when they got there, I was like, all right, I'm about to just pack up. So I walked to my bag and I put my water back in there. I take my wallet out of my bag and put it in my back pocket. And I'm going to put the ball in my bag. And when I go to put the ball in my bag, they go, hey, yo, let me get that ball. And I was like, no, I'm about to get out of here. And they're like, no, man, we just want to play for a little bit. Let me get the ball. I'm like, no, I'm going home. I'm done. And then that's when they came up to me and they were like, no, like, you're going to give me the ball.
Oh, no.
And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm going home. And then the one kid started getting super aggressive. And, like, when I say kids, these kids were way older than me, for one. For two, they were driving. So they got to be at least 18. Like, they looked old enough to be anywhere from 18 to early 20s.
And you were how old?
At the time, I was a freshman. So
14?
Like 14, 15.
14, 15.
So, yeah, I was not trying to give him the ball. I'm wearing that was a little bit after we went to the fair. Okay. So I'm wearing that, like, cool-ass new Joker shirt. Oh, okay. The Jared Leto Joker. I just thought that looked cool. So I had that on, and then I just had shorts on or whatever. And the one kid started getting super aggressive, so he grabbed me and he pulled me. He's like, what else you got in that bag? And they grabbed my bag.
Oh, shit.
So I went to go reach for it, and I remember as I reached for it to get it back, I just got jawed by another kid. Because there was like 5 of them.
Holy shit.
I just got jawed. So they took my ball, they took my bag, and then they were asking for my phone, and I just told them I didn't have it because I hadn't went and grabbed it yet.
Oh, nice.
And then they took my wallet, which, like I just said, I'm 14, 15, so that means they took my Velcro trifold with nothing in it.
Yeah.
And then they kept asking me for more stuff. But, yeah, I got jawed, and then they literally just kicked the shit out of me.
Jesus.
Punched the shit out of me. They ripped my shirt. And then I remember, like, afterwards, I just, like, crawled to my phone, and then I finally got up, I grabbed it, and I remember I walked to the church right over there, and then that's when I called you. I was like, bro, I need you to come get me.
Holy shit.
So I never got your side of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I just remember my lip was busted, and then I think I had like a cut on my forehead or something. I remember I had a decent amount of blood because when I got to your house, your girlfriend at the time and you took me to the bathroom, and it was like I was getting washed up.
Wow. Damn. You know, I don't remember it super well because what I thought happened was that you were already at the church by the time they jumped you.
Oh no, I got jumped at Dudley.
Yeah,
and I got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, so I was like super already because I picked you up basically from the church. Yeah. So I was like, that's crazy that he got jumped and then he just hung out here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I thought it happened there.
I got out of there the second they grabbed my bag and my ball. And I was beaten. I don't think they wanted to stay around. Oh,
so they dipped?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, good for you, man. I was afraid that they were like, anyways, let's go play basketball. And you're like, God, I got to get my phone.
Yeah, if that would have happened, I would have been fucked. Because the second I grabbed my phone, they probably would have jumped me again.
Exactly. Dude, that sucks. That's so scary. I've never really had anything like that happen before.
Oh, dude, it was scary as hell.
Yeah.
But, like, at the time, like, realistically, like, there was 5 of them.
Yeah.
1 of me. Minimal damage. I think I took it like a champ.
Yeah.
I kind of, once they got me on the ground, I kind of just field positioned it.
Yeah.
So.
God, that's crazy, dude. We're a bunch of fucking losers, though.
Hey, shit happens. They got my Walmart ball. And.
Really made out, you know?
I don't even know what kind of bag it was because it was just a school bag.
Damn.
It wasn't anything like high class.
I wish I remembered it more. I don't really have a perspective on it. It does remind me, like, when Brandy lived in Cleveland Heights, her friends, like, they went, they, like, walked, got Chipotle. They were walking back and to my sister's house. My sister, like, it was just her friends that went. My sister stayed home. And right outside, I think they got held, like, at knife point. Like, and, yeah, they were like, give us your phone, your money. And, like, they took all that stuff, and then they went, give me the Chipotle. And I remember like when I was being told that story, because I was like, it's such a scary, shitty situation that I just didn't know how to process it. So I was just like, oh, not the Chipotle. Can you imagine it? Like, because like if I'm getting robbed and I'm thinking, well, at least I got this Chipotle.
Bro, can you imagine as the robber until he gets home, he's like, man, I hate sour cream.
Just dumps it. Dude, yeah, he's like, well, fucking no mild sauce, dog.
You got guac on this shit?
Yeah, that'd be so funny because you imagine the guy be like, man, that guy deserved to get robbed, man. Fucking eats like this. I did that guy a favor. That's so funny, man. Dude, no, I don't really remember. That's
Chipotle is such a customized thing.
Yeah,
it's just like one thing could tear you away.
That's what I'm saying. He's like brown rice, really?
Okay,
Yeah.
so that also just reminded me of this. You might have some input on this.
Okay.
Do you remember when I was like a little kid and we thought we were going to get jumped by the boys?
Oh my God. I think I saw one of those kids in Walmart like the other day, and we made eye contact, and he made like this kind of like weird ass like half smile. So it made me think it was him and he recognized me, but I wasn't sure. And I was like, fuck. I was like thinking, what if I like walk out of this Walmart? Which, by the way, fuck Walmart.
Right.
Every time I go to Walmart, I'm like, I fucking hate it here. Obviously, it's like, you know, the prices. That's why I'm there. But like, I've always said, I'm like, if hell exists, it's Walmart. It's just a Walmart and you see a bunch of people you don't want to see.
Right.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw him there, and that reminded me of that. Time. So yeah, what was it? It was that we were leaving your house to walk to my house to grab something.
No.
Oh, okay.
We were going to Jaxie's to play basketball.
Oh, did we have a ball? Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
I don't know if you remember, but we ended up crossing the street and passing that Sunoco to go down that way. And I think once they started following us, that's when we decided to go to your house instead.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah. So we left your house. Ooh, I wish I could remember this exchange a little bit better, but okay. So wait, let's set the age. I'm probably 13, probably.
Which means I'm
You're 8. Yeah. Yeah, we're walking. Then we get stopped by the oldest one. His name was what? Chris?
Anthony.
Anthony? Because Chris had like a mohawk at the time.
Oh, maybe it was Chris.
Yeah, because Anthony, was Anthony around your age?
No, Roger was around my age.
Oh yeah, little
Anthony,
kid.
Or no, it might have been. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was Chris, Anthony, and then
Roger.
Yeah, because he came up to me and he was being. Oh yeah, because it was Chris. Because Anthony didn't like say anything like the whole time. It was Chris taking the helm on it, and he was being like actually like nice. Like he stopped us because he was behind us, and he was like asking me questions like, what's your name? And I think I lied at first because something just felt off.
Right.
So I think I said like my name. I don't even remember. It was a fake name. I gave a fake name because like he was speaking real nice, and then he asked me my name, and then that's like I just got like this jut of like something's not right here.
Right.
And I gave a fake name, and I remember he goes, "Now I know that's not your fucking name. What's your real name?" And I go, "Oh, I was just fucking around. It's Bill." And he goes, "All right, Bill. So here's what you're gonna do." And this is like now I'm noticing we're surrounded.
Right.
And he goes, "Here's what you're going to do. You're going to give me everything you have." And I went, "No." And I went, I remember I shook his hand. I went, "No, I'm good, thanks." And I shook his hand. And I went, "It was nice meeting you. I'll see you later." And I turned around, and he, like, I really thought was just going to swing on me there, but he didn't. He went, "No." He's like, "Whoa, wait." He's like, "No, you're going to give me everything." Isn't that what happened? Am I remembering this correctly?
Yeah, that's when he was like, no, come here.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
So I was like, come on. And I just grabbed you and we started walking away. And then they started throwing rocks at us.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, didn't we actually end up going to Jaxie's? Because why do I feel like at the time Joe met us there?
That was actually...
or was that at the second time we saw them?
That was the second time we ran into them. And yeah, we went to a park. I guess to finish that original story, like nothing really happened. They were following us.
They were just throwing rocks at us.
Yeah, they were throwing rocks at us. And then once we crossed the street, I think they fucked off.
Right.
But then I'm like freaking out because I'm like, they lived right across, like Hunter lived in an apartment complex and they lived in the apartment complex right across from you.
Yeah, there's no street or anything. It's literally driveway, grass, other apartment complex.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck, we're gonna have to like deal with these guys a lot.
And I did.
And you did.
I
yeah.
did. But me and all of them turned out pretty
Yeah,
pretty
because
cool.
I think you guys played football together and that's
Yeah.
all they needed to be like, all right, this kid's cool.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure it was like they were all just little Dennis the Menaces running around.
I know, yeah. They never liked me, and I think it's because of the second time. It was so funny. I remember, so I went to Joe. This is sometime between our second encounter with them. I went to Joe, told him what happened, and Joe was like my stepdad, basically. He was dating my mom for like 11 years, so he was in my life for a pretty long time. And yes, describing Joe, very
Scary.
Yeah, I mean, Joe was a guy who like was just built to fight.
Yeah.
Like he truly, his build, he looked like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. He was just like lean and fast.
To describe Joe, when you opened your garage, wasn't it just like weapons and a Bruce Lee wallpaper?
Yeah, and like workout equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, he was tatted as hell.
Yeah. The buzz cut.
Always pissed off. Like I was like, so him and I didn't have a very great relationship.
Right.
But this is one of the good memories I have of him. I told him what happened, and I told him I was like, I was really scared and I didn't really know what to do.
Right.
And he taught me how to throw a punch, and then he said, but honestly, he's like, what you want to do is you want to headbutt him in the nose. He's like, you want to break his fucking nose. He got like really intense, and I went, oh, and so he like pulls me close to him and he shows me exactly how to do it. Yeah, he says, you get in their face, he's like, you break that fucking nose. He goes, and I was like, right. I'm like 13. Dude, I saw that play out one time. Joe headbutt somebody. Yeah, that was the gnarly dude.
What?
Yeah, I saw that play out one time. Like, I don't even remember where the fuck we were. But it might have been like a bar or something. That feels wrong because I don't know why I would have been there.
Yeah.
Unless it was like some family event. It might have been
Maybe.
like the VFW or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
But Joe got into some altercation because I remember we had to go home early because of this. And Joe might have been drunk. But
Right.
like basically Joe, he kept to himself for the most part.
Yeah, he
you know?
never. Every time I remember being at your house, like he would say what's up, but like other than that, it was like he was always doing his own thing. I could be wrong because I was a lot younger. But why do I feel like I never even saw him and your mom talking?
Yeah, because they really didn't.
I don't think I can like pinpoint one time I saw
me
them
either.
even in the same room.
Me honestly, neither. Like, and you know, I lived with them. It's actually very funny. Yeah, dude, this guy was getting rowdy. They start talking. There's a bunch of swearing, a bunch of yelling. This guy gets close to Joe. Dude, it happened so fast. There was no warning. There was no like get away from me. Joe was down to clown at any given point.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy gets close, and it's like just all of Joe's body weight
blink.
goes into his forehead and just annihilates this dude's nose, and he just becomes a fountain of blood. His eyes completely swell up. He starts falling back. Joe gives him a 2-piece on the way down. This dude hits the fucking ground. My mom grabs him, and we leave. It happened so fast, dude. I was like, and I had to be like, I don't know, probably like 14 at the time or something crazy. I just remember being like, oh, that's why he was really into the headbutt. I was like, it's effective when
works.
you get it.
Dude, Joe was the epitome of fuck around and find out.
We're at Jaxie and we're playing basketball, and Joe was with us. And they showed up like shortly after we were there. And I remember telling Joe, I was like, those are the kids that like we're gonna, because it wasn't a lot of time in between. It was like a week,
Yeah,
maybe less.
less.
And Joe goes, those are the kids? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, he's like, you want me to like go talk to him? And I was like, no.
Bro, why is it so hard, like, at that time when you're at that age? Why is it so hard for parents to understand that you're only gonna make it worse?
Yeah, because when you're not around, I don't
fucked.
have you. Yeah. Dude. Yeah. So I was like, no. And do you remember he wanted me to yell something at them? Like, do you remember? So I did. Do you remember that at all? Am I misremembering that?
No, you probably aren't. I was just young.
Okay. I was about to say.
I was 8.
Yeah. He wanted me to.
I had basketball and gushers on my mind.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I remember he wanted me to yell something at them, and he's like, mostly just because he's there,
Right.
I think. But I think what he wanted me more so is just to not be afraid to get beat up, like, which never sunk in for me. I'm still scared to get beat up.
I think that's just a normal thing. Not
Yeah.
everyone's a fucking rod bar
Yeah,
built
true.
to last, ready to go at any moment.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Dude had nunchucks in his garage,
I
locked
know.
and loaded.
That's a good point. That's such a good point. Yeah, so I think I yelled something at them, like, he gave me permission to swear. I remember that because I was like, at that time I was very anti-swearing.
Yeah.
Until like probably like, or maybe I was new to swearing at that point, because Trav is the one who got me into swearing in like 6th grade. So yeah, I probably was swearing at that point, but he gave me permission to swear. And I think I just yelled like, "Hey, you guys are fucking assholes." And they like looked around. I remember Chris specifically, still with the mohawk. He like looked to his left, looked to his right, and he went, and I was like, "Yeah, you." And he goes, "All right, why don't you come over here and say it?" And Joe was like, "Yeah, go over there and say it." And I went, "Nah, I'm good." And then we just left. Like after like a half hour or so, we
Why
left.
do I feel like Joe did say something?
Because yeah. I forgot about that. Because when we were passing them, because they were by the entrance. So like we were walking
Because there was
by
that
them.
gate at the time.
Yeah,
There was the
yeah.
gate door.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, they did interact because I think Chris yelled something to Joe, or he yelled something to me, and Joe responded. Yeah, because I think he called him like a piece of shit little motherfucker, like something like that. Like he like basically called him like a worthless little piece of shit or some shit. I forgot all about that. Yeah, and because when we got in the car, like that was like one of the only like heart to hearts Joe and I ever had, where he was like, and I think he even talked to you. He said, "Don't ever let people push you around like that," you know. And I was like, right. And then as soon as I was out of the car, I was like, I'm going to let people do that to me forever.
I'm a pacifist.
I know, right? Like, dog, I'm scared of getting hit. And then I got hit. No, I'm just kidding. But I know. I'm kidding.
We're back to the hit.
I know. I'm just kidding. Every single episode, I bring up the fact I was punched in the face.
The hit heard around the world. Oh, boy.
I do have, yeah. So Hunter's saying, "Oh boy," because on the Google Doc it just says "a gift for Hunter."
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that what you're saying? Oh boy.
Oh, I thought we were going into Crocs skincare and boomerangs.
Hey, don't give it away to the people. No, I just wanted to do this thing real quick because, and it could be lame, but I just thought it was a funny idea. So, you know, on like TikTok, they'll have like they'll have like AI covers.
Yeah.
Well, of like songs, right?
Yeah.
So like they'll have like a lot of them are Plankton.
I've heard a lot of rap.
Oh, a lot of rap
SpongeBob-
ones.
SpongeBob. Like, dude, they have this thing on TikTok, and it's a whole rap story beef about, like, SpongeBob and then the Krusty Krab employees. Like, SpongeBob, like, killed Karen. There's just a whole bunch going on.
Oh, that's so funny, dude. Wow. Yeah. I've heard a lot of like the Plankton ones, and it's because like people are like, it sounds better with the Plankton filter because if you get the right song, it's just him yelling the whole time, and he's got it's a great yell voice. It's got a lot of grit, you know?
Right.
But anyways, so I thought the Plankton ones were funny. Now I thought we had a song.
No, you didn't.
I was like, we made a song a couple years ago.
Yeah, we
Better
did.
Off.
Yeah.
And I was like, how hard could it be to have Plankton sing it? Now, when I got on the platform, they basically how it works is they will make like a bunch of voice modules. They'll like have an AI sample however many hours of a voice, and then ideally it learns how to adapt that to whatever you input.
Right.
So Here's Better Off if it was sung by Plankton.
So we can't get in trouble for this since it's our song, right?
In theory, I'm new to podcasting and I don't know if because it's just music in general, if they'll kick us off. Also, sometimes I get flagged for using my own stuff, but then I just have to explain it's my stuff.
Okay.
So, but yeah, anyways, this is Hunter's verse if it was sang by Plankton, and we'll take it through the end of the chorus, okay?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Am I better off, or am I really lost? Maybe that's the reason all paths just never crossed. Either way, there was a pain you caused, and all along, I could never pin it all your fault, because all I ever wanted in my life was just be with you. But you were too busy playing father, son with your nephew.
Oh, no.
But I had no clue. Just remember, these are the chances that you bruised. You never knew, like, I hate you when you're gone.
He still hits, though.
Case my mom with endless girl like daddy's on his way. In fact, he's almost here. Psych.
Hey.
Once a year, right? You pick up the bowlers and you pick up a pipe. And
Just Plankton just talking.
It's for yourself while I'm tucked in bed. Asking where's my daddy's always gone. They whisper softly that I'm better off. I never had to walk through the fire on my own.
Yo, Plankton hits, bro. Oh,
Dude.
that's crazy.
Dude.
Hey,
So gritty, dude.
dude, he claps. Dude, Plankton fucks.
Dude, he's got the pipes, dude. That's so funny, man.
That's crazy.
That's so funny.
In the south. How about you? I gotta kick his bullets.
I forgot about that. That's
My
so
voice said the same, so now I just got attacked by Plankton.
I know, exactly, dude. Oh my god. So yeah, I mean, it's a lame gift, but it's a gift nonetheless.
That's funny as hell.
There's ways that you can train your own AI modules, but I was like, I ain't gonna get involved.
Yeah, that's
just have Plankton fucking sing. You know,
Hey, Plankton fucks.
Plankton fucks. Here's the last one I'll show, and I mean a lot of this stuff I might cut, but it's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh no, you didn't.
But never had to walk through the fire on my own.
Dude,
I remember the days when I just waited for your call by the phone.
the phone. It's so on, dude.
I'm better off without you.
Bro, that is so funny, man.
Dude, I can't even imagine Macho Man singing a song.
I know, man. I never had to walk.
And if he did sing, I feel like it would be very similar to that song.
I see skies are blue,
Yeah, that.
clouds are white.
If Macho Man
Loki,
sings
I hate
a
that
song,
shit.
yeah, you did. If Macho Man sung any song, it would be that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dude. So I know you got this going on,
Okay.
but
So Hunter's referring to in the Google Doc, I have written down Crocs Skincare Boomerang, which, by the way, would be a sick name for an EP.
okay, dive into this, bro. Because
There's so much hype around it.
there is, because we haven't done one of these in about what 2.5, 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of time that I've had to sit on this. And it's like trying to decipher Da Vinci's Code. I
know.
can't crack it.
Basically, all I wanted to talk about was that I had like a funny moment happen where I was like, I was hanging out with Riley's niece. What's the matter? What's wrong?
Funny moment. Wait, okay, just keep going.
Hunter just keeps staring at Crocs Skincare Boomerang, and he's like, "Where does this come together?"
Yeah, okay.
Riley's niece like went to pretend to like hit me. I was like laying on the couch. She went to like pretend to hit me, and so she like goes full force, stops right before my forehead, and then kind of taps me, and then she goes, "Ew, why is your forehead so soft?" I was like, oh man, new insecurity unlocked.
What dare you? That's a compliment.
I know. Well, I told her, I was like, oh, I've been like really into skincare lately. Like I have like a whole morning and nighttime routine. So I was like, yeah, my face is like super soft right now.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that and I was like, I told her, I was like, like I'm 28. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to keep it on lock.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be like,
I'm trying to stay at 28.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like I've looked like I'm in my 30s since I was like 20. So I'm just like trying to dial it in a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
Reverse age.
that's what I'm saying because I'm trying to meet myself at like 33. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to Kim K the shit. Look Look better with age.
I know, exactly. Yeah, I'm afraid right now, like I'm 28. People are like, man, he looks like he's like 37.
Dude,
you know what I mean? Devastating.
Yeah,
So-
Jennifer Aniston, you know?
Yeah. And that, real quick on that, everyone's always like when they talk about like celebrity crushes, a lot of dudes will say Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't know.
You better watch yourself.
I'm not a big fan of like work. You know what I mean? Like having work done.
Yeah.
And when I watch her talk, she can't like move her fucking face, bro. She's like, yeah, I just when we filmed this movie with Adam Sandler, I just think that and I'm like, bro, like just let yourself age, dude. So I don't know.
Hey, if she wants to do it, she can do whatever she wants.
Dude.
You do you, ma.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'm doing this skincare thing now, right? So not even like a half hour later, I went over to Riley's friend Bilal. I went over to his house to meet his new cat.
Oh yeah, dude, he was funny.
Yeah, Bilal's cool.
Yeah, I met him when we were moving.
That's right. Yeah, Bilal's cool. Yeah, we went over to his house to meet his cat, and I like looked down, and he's wearing like these light blue Crocs, and I was like, they're like kind of like a sea foam kind of color. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Yeah, and I went, dude, I was like, I'd fucking wear those. And I'm like saying, what have I become? It's like, I was saying I was not even kidding. He's like, oh, I can get you them for Christmas. I went, do that. I will wear them. And I'm leaving out of there. And I went, no, I'm 28, dude. I was like, fuck. That sucks so bad, dude. You're gonna see. There's gonna be a day you come over to film the pod, and I'm gonna be crocking and rocking, dude. Adventure mode on, because I'm like, we're getting deep in this one. Fucking, I'm gonna be wearing Crocs, dude,
And your forehead's gonna be soft.
I'm gonna be like, this is what 28 is, dude. It sucks. Fucking, my mom was like, hey, for Christmas, I was thinking about getting you a robe. I was like, fuck yeah, do that. You're gonna come here. I'm gonna be like, hey, man, I'm not ready for the pod yet. I'm gonna be in a robe and Crocs, dude.
With your skincare.
Bro, oh my God, it sucks, dude.
Face mask on.
Dude.
Blue Crocs, crocking and rocking.
I'm crocking and rocking.
Fucking velvet robe.
Sucks. I'm like, hello, dude. I'm only 5 years older than you. I wonder what you're gonna be like in 5 years,
Dude,
man.
fucking the shit on the eyes.
Oh, the cucumbers.
Cucumber on the eyes.
Dude.
Fucking beard oil in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I'm just taking care of myself. Dude. So what that reminded me of, though, was like I was talking about it to Riley, and when I was like telling her those two things, the Crocs and the skincare, and it reminded me that I have like a divot. I don't know if I can get this on camera. You've probably seen it before. I have like a divot in my forehead, almost completely centered.
Okay.
Do you see that? Does this matter?
Yeah, I mean, I see it.
So that reminded me that is a scar.
Okay, we got there.
Okay.
Now oh no.
You know where I'm going with this?
I would hope so.
So when I was a kid, I'd probably like, I don't know, 9, 10, maybe. I don't think I knew you at this point. I was at my friend James' house, and I walked in, and he had this professional grade boomerang. This thing was like made with the hardest plastic from the earth, you know? And I was like, he's very much an inside kid. At the time, I was very much an outside kid. And I was like, yo, let's go throw this fucking boomerang. And he went, no. And I was like, can I just like try like 10 times? And he goes, yeah, sure, fine. And as we're walking out, he's like, this thing doesn't work. Like, he's like, I think boomerangs are a myth, is what he said, and we're young. And so I give it a couple solid efforts. And this thing does not come back. I was like, what the fuck? It just like hits the ground. I was like, what the hell? 10 tries turned into like 2 hours, And each like attempt, James is getting closer to inside the house as he's like, come on, man, let's just go inside, So finally, he has literally 1 foot in the house. And he goes, oh, I'm going inside. Are you coming? And I go, one last try, So I'm taking this thing and I don't know. I throw it different than I threw it the rest of the times. This thing goes, it turns around in the middle of the sky, dude. And I'm thrilled. I'm like, oh my fuck, it's coming back. So I start running towards it with my hands stretched out in front of me to catch it. And for the people not watching, my hands are like kind of like at my like chin height.
Like you're ready to catch a football.
Yeah.
Like a nice little chest pass.
Exactly. I'm thinking it's going to come here. So I'm running towards it as it's coming back, dude. This thing nails me directly in the center of the forehead.
Boom, headshot.
And it was like I blinked. Like it's like I blinked. It makes impact. I blink, and now I'm on the couch inside. I'm behind James. He's eating cereal and he's watching 10,000 Leagues Underneath the Sea. And I sit up and this searing pain hits the front of my head. And I go, how long was I out? And he goes, I don't know. And then my mom picked me up. And ever since then, I have this fucking divot in the center of my forehead because I got a boomerang to work. So,
hold on.
Hopefully the skincare works on that.
All right, viewers, listeners, you don't know about this, but I need to hash this out. Because this story did nothing but make me laugh, yes, but piss me off.
Dude.
You mean to tell me my entire life I've been getting made fun of about a bike? But you seem to leave out you getting pelted by your own boomerang throw.
The bikes.
The embarrassment that you put me through with this damn bike.
Oh my God.
But you don't tell me that you hit yourself.
Oh my God.
With a boomerang.
Can I save the bike story for next episode?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll save it for next episode, but the bike story is fucking funny.
You pelted yourself.
Yeah, dude, I fucking domed myself with a boomerang, which that took skill, talent, and trust. And we'll get into the bike thing later, but the bike thing just took a hill. Dude, oh my God.
You'll hear my defense on episode 5, halfway to 10.
I think that just about wraps it up for episode 4. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Get out of here, fuckers!
Bye, guys. Subscribe, like the podcast, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I love y'all.
Oh,
I'm hoping y'all continue to give us a chance. Episode 5 coming soon. Halfway to 10, baby. Let's go!